discuss the first method in using or in solving the quadratic equation, which is factoring. So we're going to solve the equation x squared plus 5x plus 6 equals 0. We're going to find the equivalent of a, b, and c. So a is equal to 1, b is equal to 5, c is equal to 6. We're going to find the product of a times c, which is 6, and copy 5 here. Next, we're going to find the factors of 6. And in looking for the factors, we must make sure that the factors, if they are add up, they must result to the one here in b. So the factors we found is 2 plus 2 times 3 is equal to 6, and 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. So now we plug in the factors. We first use the x here and here, and plug in the factors 2x plus 2 and x plus 3. Now we do the zero product property, which is x plus 2 equals 0 and x plus 3 equals 0. Here, we will transpose 2 into the other side, which will turn it into x equals negative 2, and this one will turn into x equals negative 3. This is a lesson about solving quadratic equation by quadratic formula. So the formula is x minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So the equation we're given is 2x squared minus 7x minus 5 equals 0. Next, we're going to find the equivalent of a, b, and c, which is 2, negative 7, and negative 5. We're going to plug in these values here, and the equation will turn into like this. And then we'll be solving this by negative 7 times negative 7 is positive 7. Negative 7 times the power of 2 is 49. Negative 4 times 2 times 5 is 40, negative 40, and 2 times 2 is 4. Next, we're going to add these values up, which is 9, and then copy 4 here, and then next we're going to solve. So this will be the answer, and we're going to solve x now. So we're going to solve x, so this will be the answer. So by 7 plus 3 equals 4 is equals to 10 over 4, and we simplify it so it comes to x equals to 5 over 2, and this one will turn to x equals negative 4 over 4, and simplify it to x equals to negative 1. That's all.
Completing the square. So the given equation is x squared plus 10x equals 4. This equation is not in a standard form. X squared plus 10x and transpose c, since the c is already transposed, so we must find the missing value here. And the formula to get the missing value is quantity of b over 2 squared. Now, the value of b is 10. So the quantity of 10 over 2 squared. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. And 5 squared equals 25. X squared plus 10x plus 25 equals 4 plus 25. We get that because we add 25 to both sides. Now, x squared plus 10x plus 25 equals 29. Why do we get 29? Because 4 plus 25 is equals to 29. So this equation, the x squared plus 10x plus 25 is a perfect square because the factor of this equation is x plus 5 squared. Now, x plus 5 squared equals 29. Square root both sides. Now, the square root of x plus 5 squared is only x plus 5, and 29 is not a perfect square. Now, my answer is x plus 5 equals plus minus square root of 29. So the two value of my x is x equals negative 5 plus square root of 29, and x equals negative 5 square root of 29. So another way of solving quadratic equation is this extracting the square roots. In general standard form, a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. But when we are extracting the square roots, it's only ax squared plus c equals 0. But my c is negative 4, so we must transpose it on the other side. It would be x squared equals 4. Now, square root x squared and 4. The square root of x squared is only x, and the square root of 4 is 2. So it would be x equals plus minus 2. And the value of x is 2, and the value of the other x is negative 2.